Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to Wisdom International School's digital classroom for mathematics. So we'll continue with the data handling chapter. So I hope you have understood the first exercise, complete it in your classwork. Now we'll carry on with the next part. Okay. So now we are going to learn circle graph. This particular kind of a graph is also called as a pie chart. Okay. So you see they have given you some example. That's time spent by a child during a during a day. Okay. So see 8 hours the child sleeps, and then 6 hours the child is in the school, and then 3 hours the child plays, and then 3 hours like other activities. Okay, like it could be anything, isn't it? 4 hours for homework. The 3 hours it could be like talking to your relatives, friends, or talking to your parents, grandparents, or eating food and everything. Okay, so now this is called as a pie chart. Okay, so now here this is another representation. It says age groups of people in a town. So here it says 50,000. So they belong to 15 to 60 years. 50,000 of them are there, and 0 to 14 years, 30,000 of them are there, and then 60 years and above, 20,000 people are there. Okay, so this is another representation. Now these are called as circle graphs. So see, I have given you the definition. So it's also called as a pie chart. Okay, so a circle graph shows the relationship between a whole and its part. Like when I say the whole thing, see, what do you mean by the whole and the part? Like let's talk about the first circle. Okay, it says 8 hours of sleep. So that means out of the whole hours, so what is the whole hour? 8 plus 6 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4. So that's going to be 24, right? It is supposed to be 24, right? So 8 hours out of 24 is its sleep hour, right? Okay, so the same way, so that's why it says that it shows the relationship between the whole and its part. Now here the whole circle is divided into sectors. Okay, so these part, this kind of a figure, this kind of a shape is called as a sector. Okay, two is this thing, and a curved thing, a triangular region, but then not a straight line at the end. It will be a curved surface. So this is one. So there are, say, in the first pie chart there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sectors. Okay, so the size of each sector is proportional to the activity or information it represents. Okay, so that is, it's almost equal. Proportional means it's equal to what kind of activity they are doing. Okay, so the information is very true. Understood? And now we need to know one thing, that is the angle right in the middle over here. Okay, this is the center, the center inner angle is the complete angle. This complete angle is always 360 degrees. Understood? So see, like how they are saying hours and school, everything, this is in hours, this is in thousands, 20,000, 30,000 people. So you can represent it anyways, but angle wise this whole thing is 360 degrees. Okay, so now you look at this is a straight angle, so this is 180 degrees. So it's supposed to be 180 degrees. These two together should add up to 180 degrees. So in total it should give you 360 degrees. Okay, so now we'll do few exercise problems so you'll understand better. Exercise 3.2, it says a survey was made to find the type of music that a certain group of young people liked in a city. So adjoining pie chart shows the finding of the survey. So this is the pie chart given. They say that among the young people, 20% of them like semi-classical, 10% like classical, 30% like folk, and 40% likes light. Okay, light music. Understood? So now from this pie chart we have to answer the following. It says if 20 people liked classical music, so how many of them actually like it? 10%, right? We don't know how many of them are there, but 10% of them like classical music. So they are asking you how many young people were surveyed actually. So what is the total number of people? So what you should do is, we'll just take that, the X was the total number of people. We know that 10% of the total, when they say 10% likes classical, it means 10% of the total like classical. So 10% like classical, but they have already given that 10% of total is actually 20 people. So 10% of X, whenever you see 10%, you can write it as 10 over 100 of X. So of you can always put a into mark. Okay, so 10 by 100 into X. So see, one of the zeros get cancelled. Now this 0 goes on top and gets multiplied with the 20. So you get x is equals to 20 into 10, which is 200. So 200 people were surveyed. Okay. Now they are asking you, the second question is, which type of music is liked by the maximum number of people? So obviously it's light, because that's 40, right? The others are lesser than that. So it's light music. Okay. Now the third one says, if a cassette company were to make 1000 CDs, so earlier we actually didn't know how many were surveyed, so we found out that 200 were surveyed. But now they are saying if 1000 of them were surveyed, then how many of each type would they make? So we know that classical 10% they are making, semi-classical 20%, folk 30%, and light music 40%, right? So when they are saying that its total number of cassettes made are thousands, so 10% of 1000 should be belonging to classical. So 10% of 1000. So 10 by 100 into 1000. So see, 2 zeros get cancelled and you get 10 into 10, 100. Here again 20% of 1000. So 2 zeros get cancelled. So you get 20 into 10, 200. Now again zeros get cancelled. 30 into 10, 300. Again 10 zeros get cancelled and you get 40 into 10, 400. Okay. So this is how you'll solve it. Now come to question number 2. A group of 360 people were asked to vote for their favorite season from 3 seasons: rainy, winter and summer. Okay. So 3 different seasons where they were given, and they asked randomly like which season do you like? So it was asked from 360 people. So they said that summer, 90 of them said summer, 120 of them said rainy, and 150 of them said winter. Okay. So now they are asking you, which season got the most votes? So obviously it's winter. So that's what I've written. Now the second one is, find the central angle of each sector. So each sector means you should find out what was the total first. So total is 90 plus 120 plus 150, which is 360. And also they have given over here, it's 360. And we also know that it's the complete angle is 360, right? So we will do summer is 90 out of this 360 multiplied by 360 degrees. So that's going to be, 360, 360 gets cancelled and you have 90 degrees as the answer. For rainy, 120 out of 360 and into 360. So this gets cancelled and 120 degrees. Here also winter, 360 gets cancelled and you get 150 degrees. So the answer is, okay. So that is because, we luckily got 360 as the total. Okay, otherwise we would have got a different answer. Now they are asking us to draw a pie chart. So let's draw a pie chart. So you will draw a circle first. So I'll just show you what you have to do. So you just draw a circle first and then you mark a point over here, the center. Okay. Then let's mark a line, straight line. Now keeping your protractor here, draw 150 degree. 150 degree will be somewhere over here. Okay. So this is 150 degree. Okay. Then you see you keep a protractor in a inverse vertical opposite direction and draw a 90 degree. So this is 90 degree. So the left out will be 120 degree. Okay, you can draw it anyways, but then you should have this kind of a combination. So it could be anyways, like it's not necessary that 150 should be here and 90 here and 120 here, but then the angle measurement should be correct. Okay, so you complete this exercise in your classwork. Allah Hafiz, see you next week with a new video. Allah Hafiz, thank you.